Today we're going to look at 3-2. We're going to solve linear systems algebraically. So today we're just going to focus on substitution. Tomorrow we'll focus on using the elimination method. The substitution method should be used if one equation is solved for a variable or perhaps has a coefficient of 1. Other than that, the substitution method is probably not the best one to use. The elimination method would be. So let's look at an example. So we have 2x plus 5y equals 7, and x equals negative 4y plus 2. So in the second equation, you can see that it's already solved for x, and this is a good example of when to use the substitution method, because one variable is already solved for. So we're going to take this, we're going to substitute it in for x. So we're going to have 2 parentheses, and inside the parentheses will go what we're substituting for. So the x goes out, and the negative 4y plus 2 goes in its place. And then the plus sign, and then the 5y, and then the equal sign, and then the 7. So notice the only thing that changed is here we have the 4y plus 2 where we used to have an x. So it's 2, and then this is where the x used to be, and then the plus 5y equals 7. Now let's look at another example. 3x minus 4y equals negative 5. X minus 3y equals positive 5. So we have an equation now where one variable has a coefficient of 1, and that'll be the variable we want to solve for. So in order to get x by itself, we're going to add 3y to both sides. One variable must be solved for in order to use substitution. So x is equal to 3y plus 5. So this equation we no longer need because we rewrote it in the x equals 3y plus 5 form. So we're going to take this equation, and we're going to substitute it in for x in the first equation. So we're going to have 3 and then parentheses where the x was, substitute in the 3y plus 5. Then we're going to write everything that was after the x, the minus, the 4y equals negative 5. Distribute. So we get 9y plus 15 minus 4y equals negative 5. Combine like terms. 5y plus 15 equals negative 5. Minus 15 to both sides. 5y equals negative 20. Divide both sides by 5. Y equals negative 4. So now we're going to take this value, y equals negative 4, and substitute them in to the x equals equation and substitute it in for the y. So we're going to have x equals 3, substitute in negative 4 for where the y was, plus 5. So again, these say the same things, x equals 3y plus 5, x equals 3, but instead of writing y, we put the negative 4 in, plus 5. So x equals negative 12 plus 5, x equals negative 7. Write our answer as an ordered pair. X comes first, y goes second, and that's our equation. Tomorrow we'll work some more on these and talk about what it looks like when there's no solution and infinitely many solutions. But if you have the gist of this down, you should be good to go.